Year 3 did not go as planned for the Ottawa Senators in this franchise rebuild. As we take a look to just refresh our minds here, we finished 37, 37, and 8. Second worst in our division. I believe we have the 9th overall pick, but the problem was goal scoring. We did not score a lot of goals. 3.16, I mean, it seems high, but this is a high scoring league. Also, 3.38 goals against average. It's never good when you have more goals against than goals for per game. I mean, who doesn't know that? But power play percentage, we were okay, not terrible. Shorthanded percentage, our penalty killing percentage was pretty good. 10 shorthanded goals too, so we are pretty good offensively shorthanded, and we do have a good penalty kill percentage. But 10 shorthanded goals is pretty impressive. But our home record, we are awful on home ice. I don't know what it is, but on home ice, the Sens are just, it's not looking pretty. Away, we did good, and then we finished off the last 10, 7, 2, and 1. But there's some glaring holes that we obviously need to fix here. I think defensively and goaltending has been our problem since the beginning of the franchise mode, and I think fixing that is our primary concern here. But let's just get a recap on how the players did. So Barkov, 84 points, fantastic, but he's a minus 12. It's not good. Stutzle, plus 3, very good. Batherson, plus 17, very good. 64 points. Batherson is really growing into a solid second liner on our team. 86 overall, top 6 potential, 26 years old. It looks like this is where he's going to cap out, but very good progression from him. Thomas Chabot, 60 points. Shane Pinto, 54 points, but he was a plus 16, which is very good. Josh Norris, 53 points, plus 1. Tkachuk has been our, we haven't found quite the best line for Brady Tkachuk yet. 24 or minus 24, 49 points. 49 points is okay, but the minus 24, we got to figure out a way to get that fixed up there. Brandstrom, for the amount we pay him, he doesn't really get that many points as an offensive defenseman, but 16 goals, just as much as Daniel Sprong. Sprong was off to a great start last year, but kind of finished the year a little bit slow, minus 9 too. Bernard Docker, Max Jones, Caleb Jones, Artem Zub. But I think the big thing here for us is if we go to goaltending, Matt Murray, 23, 29, and 5, 897 save percentage, 3 goals against per game. Gusterson was better, and Matt Murray's huge contract is finally up after this year. So I believe we're paying him now like 1.45 mil for the next 6 years or something crazy like that. So I don't mind keeping him as the backup potentially, or even getting rid of him. But it looks like we're definitely going to have a new goalie heading into next year. But let's take a look at our draft picks for this year. So this year we have 1 first round pick, the 9th overall. We got the 2nd round, 9th overall. The 3rd round from Edmonton, which is the 10th overall. Another 3rd round from the Florida Panthers. And then we also have our 3rd overall, which is 9th. And then we have no later picks but the 6th round pick. So it's coming down to it. We'll see who's available, but we definitely know what we need. Matt Murray, our overall for goaltending is an E. Wow. Our defensive depth chart is pretty solid here. It's an A. Forward depth chart is a C. I would think our forward depth chart is a little bit better than this, but that's okay. I think we need a couple more young guys on the team. But let's get into the draft and see what we can get. And the NHL entry draft is here. Let's go. The 1st round pick, 1st overall, goes to the Anaheim Ducks. Let's take a look at the draft board. See who they're most likely going to take. Kim Franzen, A+. Yep. Center, 168 pounds, 18 years old. No report. I hope my coach scouted this. It said it's auto, but it's not looking like he scouted much here. Playmaker. Yeah, it's not looking like my coach scouted here. Okay, maybe scouted a little bit further down the board. He knew we weren't getting the top picks. But let's see. The Anaheim Ducks, first up, they select Franzen, who is an 82 overall medium elite sniper. We'll simulate the first 3 picks here. The Arizona Coyotes are up next. We're going to sim this pick. And they got a 2-way defender, Antalya. That would be a great pickup for our team, actually, thinking about it. But 80 overall medium elite. And then finally, the Calgary Flames pick up Kristanen, who is a 78 2-way forward medium elite. Let's simulate to our pick here. At 9th overall, what do we have available? Did we miss anything? It's looking like a weak class here. Olin was a great pickup at 5, though. Already on the top 6s. Who do we have available? These stars are kind of like, I want to pick a defenseman too. I feel like the defenseman is definitely the best pick here. Oh, 23 minutes per game. I think I got to go with this defenseman. And he's a superstar X Factor. You can see in the top left corner. I feel like we got to go with it here. Let's do our diligence here. We don't have any other first round picks. I'm going to pull the trigger here. Actually, Habsheed has a great name. Wouldn't mind picking him up. Gavin, Wesley Garvin, two-way defender. Welcome to the Ottawa Senators. And before we do that, actually, let's keep an eye on Dunham. I want to see where Dunham and Yui go. Medium top 4. I mean, not the best potential, but he is a 72 overall, which is nice. Dunham was a top 665 overall, so I think Garvin was definitely a better play. And he's a franchise, or not franchise, he's superstar X Factor. Hashbead, 72. Just kind of see what I missed here. Not looking like anything too crazy so far. I'd hate to see like a medium elite come off the board. Yeah, it looks like we made a good choice there. Definitely gonna help out our team. Let's see what we can do in this second round here. Let's actually review the first round. I want to see if there's any late round steals. Medium top 6. Medium top 666. A lot of medium top 6 players here. Medium top 9. That's a tough pick in the first round. Medium top 4, top 6, D-man, top 9. It looks like this draft dies out pretty quickly, but a low elite there. A good pick for the Calgary Flames. Can we get a steal here? Medium elite offensive defenseman. We missed by 1 pick. Oh, that sucks. That sucks right there. So honestly, it doesn't look like we have too much scouted here. Bo Byron kind of looks pretty sick. I'm going to kind of just look through B, A- when a defensive defenseman. Do we load up the back end here? Jack Hula sounds like the best player for us right now, but let's continue looking here, see what we can find. B, C-, an A+ defensive defenseman. I think Jakula will be a little bit better than Kolosov, but it's kind of the only 2 options that I so far see. And then we got Lebedev, Russian, 6'5", 18 years old, 200 pounders. This is a big boy right here. Right wing. Do we just take a chance? Oh, a goalie listed as a gem. We got to do this. Stefan. Thank God I didn't make a pick. They also have another one later in the draft, but I feel like we got to make this move here, Stefan. I kind of want to get both. I think I'm going to try drafting both of these goalies here, but I'm going to start with Stefan, please. He's listed as a gem. Medium elite, 49 overall though. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the best pick, but I have back-to-back picks here. If the goalie's still available, I'll take a shot on him too. Let's see. Gem. He is still available. I'm going to take a shot on him. I'm going to take a shot. 61 overall, medium elite, Fedoruk. Thank God I took a shot on you. I'm probably going to get rid of the other goalie. 49 overall. Just doesn't seem like he's going to fit the squad. Filppula looks good. Defensive defenseman. We're really trying to strengthen up that blue line. An enforcer. Semenov. No, I'm not going to go with the enforcer. I do like Filppula. Hartikainen. Visa Hartikainen. I might just choose over for the better name. But they both played in A+ competition here. Let's see. One was a +8 though. This guy played a lot more games. He has like a semi-accurate medium elite though. Do I want to trust that? The scout rank, one's a little bit better than the other. It's kind of who do you want to choose is basically how this comes down to. Filppula or Hartikainen. Two-way defenseman or defensive defenseman. Two-way defensive. I mean, these guys seem very similar. Cycle pinch, they're basically NHL ETA 4 years for Filppula. a soft-spoken person, but handle himself. So Filppula he's a longer term play. So I'm gonna go Hartikainen. Medium top 6. I wonder where Filppula goes here. Filppula, let's see. Hopefully he goes. So medium top 6, 62 overall. Ours is medium top. Basically the same player. The better player would have been Semenov, but you win some, you lose some. Let's simulate to our next pick here. And they have a trade request. I'm not going to accept this just because I don't want Joel Armia on the team. I have no desire for him, but I do want to kind of trade this pick here. So let's see. What would they give us for this pick? Draft picks. If I can get a third next year, I'd be completely content with that too. Fourth. So third next year and a fifth this year. So Columbus has the best trade so far. Edmonton was pretty bad this year, but I think I'm gonna go Columbus still. Maybe I want to go to the Leafs. The Leafs are pretty good in this game. The Jets. I think the Jets are Stanley Cup champion in this game. I'm gonna go with Edmonton. Boom. And then honestly, what would we get for our 6th, just if we want to take a look? Archibald. No, I don't want Archibald. Wagner. Some good trades for the 6th, to be honest. Kyle Turris. No, I'm not going to bring Kyle Turris back to Ottawa. Doesn't seem like something that is that we should be taking care of. Jason Dickinson is not terrible. I mean, I don't really want to pay him $2.65 million, but I'm kind of interested here. How old is Dickinson? 28 years old. 4th line. Where does he fit on our team? And he's a superstar X factor, and he's a good penalty killer. Line scout on offensive line 4. You know what? I'm gonna make this move. Just because I don't know if I'll sign him in the offseason, but I'm basically just trading 6s, and then I can get Dickinson potentially part of the deal. So I don't mind making that move at all. But I think that's gonna do it for our draft here. Let's see, sim options. Yeah, I don't have any more picks, so let's simulate to the end of this draft. We come out with 4 picks, 2 tendies, a defenseman, or I believe 2 defensemen. Hartikainen is also a defenseman. Garvin hopefully grows into something. I believe he's a medium top 4, so I'm definitely going to bolster up the AHL this year. It's something I haven't been doing just so they can win some games and potentially, get some overall jump increases here. Let's check out who needs new contracts this year. We have $17 million in cap space. We're not signing him. Hartikainen, he can take a year. We're going to sign Ivanov, though. A medium top 6 defenseman. Tarasov, we will also sign. I believe we drafted him in the 1st year. Garvin, I'm going to sign. I want him playing in the AHL this year. Rykov, we don't need. Caleb Jones, ideally we can bring back. I'm going to wait on him just to see what other contracts we have to sign first. Jason Dickinson. I mean, I'm probably not going to bring him back, but I just kind of want to see what contract he was going to ask for here. But I'll offer him a 1 year, $1.875 million. I want to save money just in case we need to bring in someone a little bit more expensive. Like Max Jones doesn't want to come back. How much would Max Jones cost? Okay, $2 million. Reinhard, 2-year deal. I'm going to get it done. Just sign him. Gwinnett, going to sign as well. Solikov, we don't have too many players we need to sign. So let me offer a deal here to who's our most important. Harrington probably wants a 2-way deal. Yeah, I can sign Harrington to a 2-year deal. I don't mind. Have him playing in the AHL. Richie, I'm probably gonna let Richie. I'm gonna let Richie walk. Don't need Richie. Dickinson, I offered that low contract. Caleb Jones, I'm gonna try to offer Caleb Jones a contract here too at 1.9 million. He does want to come back, so he might accept that. Let's check out our goalies, make sure we're not missing anything here. Spezza, I gotta sign Spezzy. Bring Spezzy back. Matt Murray's. So Wallsteed, I think I'm gonna start with Wallsteed and Gustafson this year, unless we find something and then potentially trade Matt Murray away. Sogard needs a contract extension. He'll be good in the minors. So I'll sign him to a 3-year deal here. Stefan, definitely not going to sign. And then Fedorkin, I don't think we should sign him this year. Potentially next year. Yeah, he's listed as an other goalie, so let him play down in the juniors or wherever he's playing right now, and see if he can grow there. But let's advance a day. Caleb Jones is back. Dickinson doesn't want to come back. Harrington doesn't want to come back. All the prospects. Beautiful. So let's check, who do we need now? So we're not signing Fedorov or Blukin. Don't need to worry about that. Or even Stefan. Let's go all skaters here. So unrestricted free agents. Who are we missing here? So Rykop, don't need to worry about. Brett Ritchie, honestly, don't need to worry about. He wanted a one-way deal. Not interested in that. Cronwall, don't want. Hokanen, nah. Harrington. I mean, I would have liked him. It's a 2-way deal, so I don't mind. Dickinson's our last guy we need. We have 16 mil in cap space. Oh, we almost forgot about Caleb Jones. Or not Caleb Jones, Max Jones. 4th liner Max Jones. Okay, so it doesn't look like he's going to grow too much. I would like to do, let's say a two-year deal at 2.5 mil. Actually, 3-year deal at 2.5 mil. And see if he accepts that. And then Dickinson. He's a good, let me check his stats. Here. He's if he fits on our 4th line, I feel like it's worth it just to get that. I'm going to sign him and then potentially trade him if we need to. So let's advance a day, see if we can get these. Max Jones is back and Jason Dickinson's back. Same with Harrington. The rest, let's take a quick look. We don't need anyone else. So I'll see everyone in free agency. Oh, wow. Wow. Free agency has Austin Matthews, 14 mil, never going to happen. High franchise potential, restricted free agent. If I were to offer this contract, I don't even, what would I give up? The next 4 years of 1st-round picks? No, thank you. Patrick Kane is in here. Would be a solid boost. I'm not sure we're willing to pay a 35-year-old $12.3 million as much as I would love to. Thomas Hurdle, the Tico Teravainen, Claude Giroux. Let's sort this by overall rather than salary. Who's this? Bolivar, eh? Bolivar. I kind of like the idea of bringing him in. $7 million. It seems like a bad idea, actually, But for only $7 million, it's not a terrible player. JVR is there. Is there any defenseman? Let's actually take a look at potential first. Just see if there's any, steals that we could potentially get. Yeah, definitely not going to be getting Austin Matthews. Who are these guys? A 2-way forward, low elite. I mean, you can never go wrong. I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance on both these guys here. Patrick Kane. And then we got some top 6 guys here. All a little bit older. 20 years old for this guy. Low top 6. Should I take a chance on him? I'll take a chance on him. Just because he's a 2-way forward, he can be a depth player in the future, potentially. Let's go check out defensemen, though. This is kind of what we're looking into this year. We need a defenseman, and Jake Bean is there. How does Jake Bean fit on the team, though? He's good defensively, as expected. Good puck skills. Defensive pairing number 2. I think this would be an upgrade, and he's got Superstar X Factor. I wouldn't mind giving someone like Jake Bean a contract. I don't want to give him $6.5 million, though. Who else do we have here? Devin Tays. It's just his age fits in so nicely with the team. Forsling. How's Forsling? Penalty killer too. Was Jake Bean a penalty killer? Power play. If I want to give, see this is a much nicer deal to me. A 4-year, $5.5 million deal, or 5.7. Jake Bean. So 4 years till he's 30 years old. 5.7 mil. He's a couple 100,000 more than he's asking. I'm not gonna, just jack it up, but 4 years, a couple 100,000 more than he's asking. If he wants to come in, definitely would be okay. So he's a restricted free agent. A restricted free agent. I don't want to give up my first round pick for Jake Bean. Any other options here? Any other options? Let's see. No one's really jumping out at me. This guy's probably, this guy's an unrestricted free agent. A defensive defenseman. I wouldn't mind kind of taking a chance on this guy. If we go like 5 years at 3.15, if he doesn't work out, I'll just trade him. No problem. But, see what we can do there. And for goalies, I mean, I'd love to have a new starting goalie. This guy's an unrestricted free agent. 25 years old, 83 overall. Honestly, I want to take a shot on him. It looks like he's going to get better by the way his salary increases. But let's start with just signing him to a 1 year deal. I want to make sure I get this guy. So I'll sign him to 1 year, 1.7 mil. He looks like I think he got drafted by Buffalo. If I remember correctly, yeah, Buffalo second round in 2017. I mean, I'll take a chance on him. He's definitely probably better than Matt Murray. So let's simulate a couple of days. Actually, let's check the potential before we do. So he's the best one there. It would be a huge pickup. A huge pickup. All right, let's simulate a couple of days, and I'll let you know who we get. We get Holden, one of the young prospects, and Kolikev. We get both of them, and Perro. So all the young prospects who they might not be something, they might be something, but we'll never see. Hadjic, the defensive defenseman, 26 years old, also signs with the team. And here we go. The goalie also signs. This is huge. This is huge. Let's see what we got going into the next season. Before I show you guys the roster, it's looking sick, but Caleb Jones looks like he doesn't fit anymore. If I can get a second round for him for Caleb Jones, a 4th and a 7th, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll probably just throw him in the minors and let the guys grow with him. But let's trade this. Can't make that trade. I'll give him one more style. I'll give him a 4th and a 5th. I don't even use my 5ths. 4th, 5th, boom. There we go. So Caleb Jones gone for a second round pick. I also have to trade one other person. I'll show you guys who that is. It turns out we don't need to make any further trades. But here's the roster this year. We got a +3 on the first line. Brady tkachuk, Tim Stutzle, and Drake Batherson all fit perfectly. Honestly, if Batherson had better first line stats, this can potentially even be a +5. I wonder, what did Pinto give? No, Pinto wouldn't give a +5. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get a +5 here, unfortunately. Norris, maybe Sprong, actually? No, okay, so it's impossible to get that +5. I think Terry might be a +5 somehow. No, okay. Yeah, so incredible first line. Second line, Shane Pinto, Barkov, and one of the guy that we traded for last year, Bouglé. I mean, he's 77 overall, but he's going to get that +3 overall, so he's going to be 80. He's going to be playing with an 86 overall Shane Pinto and a 94 overall Alexander Barkov. The bottom 6 is still good. No morale, unfortunately, but the bottom 6 is still good. It's still very good. We got Josh Norris and Daniel Sprong to play together, and they're going to be having Max Jones as a left winger this year. Potentially can upgrade that depending on how they do. We're going to check their plus-minus for sure throughout the year. And then the fourth line, we roll 3 lines, so it's not that big of a deal for the fourth line, but Troy Terry definitely is struggling there with the morale. If you look on the right side, does not fit at all. But that's okay. We're going to be rocking Ridley Greg in the center, and then the left wing, Riley Tufte, and then Troy Terry. Defensively, the morale's looking fantastic here as well, as Batherson and Shabbat got a +3, so a 92 overall, 90 overall, or a 92 overall. Yeah, 90 overall. I am blind. Second pairing, Hayek, who we just signed in free agency, is going to be playing with Jacob Bernard Docker, and they're going to be a +1 here. Bernard Docker, He could move it up like this to have a +2 for them, but that's okay there. And then third D pairing, we're gonna go Artem Zub and Noah Dobson. So this is why we kind of had to get rid of Caleb Jones. Forgot his name for a little bit. Caleb Jones, because it was either Zub or Jones, and Zub gave us a little bit better morale, and I prefer him more as a player. An Ottawa rookie, so you got to keep him here. But this is where our team gets sick. Special teams. Let's go to the power play. +5 on the power play for Stutzle, Barkov, Tkachuk, Brandstrom, and Shabbat. So 94 overall, 96 overall, 90 overall, 93, 92 overall, and 94 overall. Gonna be insane. The second line not as good clearly, but Pinto, Norris, Max Jones, Daniel Sprong, and Drake Batherson. I mean, I'm honestly looking at this. Norris does not fit on the power play, does he? Norris there. I want Norris to be a bigger part of this team, but his potential just doesn't. It's not the best. But if I throw a defenseman here, Bernard Docker, I think is already on there actually. He's not. So let me throw Jacob Bernard Docker here. See if that helps us out a little bit and give him a little bit. Ooh, so not good if we put Bernard Docker there. He's not much of a power play guy. This guy's defensive defenseman. Don't think it'll work. Who else can we throw? Who else can we throw in here? Noah Dobson maybe. If not, yeah, we're gonna go with an offensive guy here. I don't know if I want to put Troy Terry there, but I don't think we have another option. Sprong's already on. Pinto's on. Max Jones. I think Max Jones was the other guy. Bouglet. Maybe Bouglet would be a good option here. Get him some power play time. I can even put Bouglet on the first line to really help him out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Tkachuk, his points will struggle a little bit, but Bouglet on the +5 there, I think is a great move, to be honest. And then we'll have Tkachuk, Norris, and Pinto. That's a good front three. Batherson and Daniel Sprong out there. Pinto doesn't really fit on that, but I'm okay with that. And then even better, let's go. Oh damn, I did not see this -1 here. Maybe if we throw a defenseman on, that'll be important, but I don't mind. 4-man power play. But the penalty kill, we get a +5 here. Shane Pinto, 88 overall. Alexander Barkov, 96 overall. Shabbat, 94 overall. And Hayjak is going to be an 87 overall. Crazy. And then we got a +2 on this line too. So our special teams this year, I'm hoping for a lot from them. And then in nets, what do we got? We got Luka Nikanen. I'm sure you call him Ukko-Pekka. He's grown to an 86 overall, so I kind of want to get him signed immediately. It looks like he's going to be a very good goalie for us. And if you check the minors, Gustafson's playing in the minors. I kind of want to get rid of Matt Murray. Let's see if we can make a trade for Matt Murray, and I'm going to try getting Wallsteed in there. And I'm going to try swinging a deal with the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm going to give them Matt Murray and Stefan, who we just drafted, but he's 59 overall. I don't really think he's going to be our answer. We got a couple other medium elite goalies. So I'll try this trade, see if we can get a first-round pick. They don't accept that, but let's see what we can do here. I don't want to give up Gustafson or anything like that. Sogard. We have so many goalies that I just want to trade another one here. I don't want to trade either Fedoruk or Bloon. I feel like they might be two potentially good goalies for us. Gustafson, I don't think I gotta get rid of one more goalie at least. I'm gonna just Sogard for the hell of it. And let's swing this deal a little bit. Let's throw in another third. Trade rejected. They want Chase Stefan, which is good. What if I throw in a second? I know I'm giving up a lot here, but they're making this hard on me. I want to see if I can steal a first round pick here. Trade rejected. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of Sogard. I'll give you another third. Come on, just make it happen. Just let it happen. Trade rejected, eh? I'm going to try one more thing, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm just going to do it. Trade rejected, eh? Okay. So it looks like we're going to be able to get not a first for Murray as the core piece. Maybe a second next year? Second next year? And I'll give you the goalie. Stefan. This doesn't seem like a bad trade. There you go. So they would accept this. They would accept this. Would you accept... We're really nitpicking here. But yeah, let's just do it. Let's just make the trade. It's fine. Boom. Gustafsson got called up. I'm actually going to move Gustafsson down, and I want to play the other Tendy here. Actually, he did not get called up yet, so let's call up Weesteed. And then go here. I want to edit. I don't want to do best lines because that took a long time to get these lines looking like this. So, and then secondary, Wallsteed in. So the rosters are set. Belleville. I'll edit the Belleville lines here. Oh, I had the Belleville lines changed. Let's just quickly do some editing here. We want to bring him up for sure. Right wing, right wing. Okay, so he's going to go here. 26 years old. We don't need him playing the middle. I don't need him to grow. 21, definitely one up there. 22, one up there. Tarasov +2 on that line. 21, 21, 24, don't matter. 21, can we get him on the first line with morale? We can get him on the first line with morale. I like to see that. What about here? That's a better move. And yeah, let's go. The team is set. We look good. One last thing I want to do before ending this episode is I want to see how much it's going to cost to sign the new Tendy. He should be Brandstrom too. Let's take a look at Brandstrom. Okay, a much better deal for Brandstrom. We paid 8 mil last time. So I'm going to try getting the Brandstrom deal done now. I'm going to offer him 4 years at 6.3 mil. Last time he wanted a lot. So what other big deals need to be done? So nothing too big there. And then the goalie, I just want, how much will Luukkonen want? Trade for asset. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's go back to goalies. Okay, so I can't offer him a contract yet. Cannot offer Luukkonen a contract. So we'll visit that later in the season. But before we end it, you know we got to do one regular season slow sim and Brandstrom signs. Let's go. That's a big one. He was making 8 mil a year, so 6 mil is definitely more in the wheelhouse for us. A team-friendly deal there. I do not want Kubalik. They are sending me a lot of trade offers here. But who are we going to get in game 1 of the regular season? A little bit of a longer episode here, but I think we changed the team, and I think we're poised for a good run here. First game of the season, we got the Buffalo Sabres, who we just picked up Luukkonen from in the free agency. They lost their first game. Slow simulation. I'm expecting big things this year. Big things. Let's see what the team can do. The Ottawa Senators at home ice, first period, and we go scoreless after the first. Shots 10-10. Second period, and the first goal of the season comes none other than our superstar, Tim Stutzle, as he gets one in the slot. Let's get into the third period. This is a good start from Luukkonen. We got a 1-goal lead into the third period. Let's see if we can hold on it. It would be nice to get one more goal here. A penalty kill, that huge boost on penalty kill. Power play, come on. We have a +5. Give me a goal. Luukkonen, can you stand on your head? And he gets beat by Chris Tanev in the slot. No shutout in game number 1, but he's still having an incredible game. This is something that... No! They scored with 1 second left. 1 second left from the corner. That doesn't do... One more game. One more game before we call it an episode. One more game. We got to play Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. It should be fun. Should be fun. Let's simulate. This is the last game here before the end of the episode. Get me a win. First period. Connor Brown. We traded him there. He scores 2 goals in the first period on us. Second period, Connor Brown gets the hat trick. Oh, man. Connor Brown gets the hat trick. Leon Draisaitl, Max Jones answers back. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just one of those games. We do get a shorthanded goal. Barkov brings us back into the game. Batherson scores a shorthanded goal as well. 2 shorthanded goals in the third period to come back. Come on, boys. Let's get this comeback. We got to stick it in Connor Brown's face. He might have a hat trick. Daniel Sprong gets a goal on Merzinglis, and we're all evened up at 4 now. What a comeback. 2 shorthanded goals, Barkov and Batherson. And then Barkov scores with a minute left, and we complete the comeback. I'm telling you, this team is going to be beast this year. Let's go. 5-4 win. 3 stars, a big game. Connor Brown, 4 points. But it doesn't matter. He lost the game. That's exactly what he did with us. Scored his goals, but we still lost. What a comeback. And just the last thing before we call it an episode, let's just take a look at the quick stats. Barkov, Max Jones, Batherson, Pinto, Stutzle. Everyone's almost got a point in 2 games. Not bad. Troy Terry. The guys who you don't expect to get a point, the whole third line, or the whole fourth line, Dobson and our defensive defensemen are the only ones without points. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this season, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the changes that we made. Me and my boy Coach Julio there. If anyone's an Atlanta Falcons fan or a football fan, that's that Julio Jones jersey on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Have a great day.